James Garland, lifeguard chief for the city of San Diego and San Diego Fire Rescue Department. So around 11:30, 12 o'clock last night, we had a 911 call from a Spanish speaker that contacted the dispatch center of the SDPD. That person reported that there were approximately 15 people and 8 people on 2 vessels that had overturned at Torrey Pines City Beach in San Diego, down at Blacks Beach. When lifeguards arrived on scene, we arrived in rescue mode. We did the best we could to recover people from the water, try and find survivors. And the lifeguards, after about an hour of searching and recovering bodies, we were in recovery mode for about 5 hours after that. The access to the area was very difficult due to the tide and the coastal cliff there. So lifeguards worked to technically extricate all of the victims there. We had San Diego Fire Rescue Department had 3 ambulances, a truck, an engine, and a full cast. The Unified Command included CBP, Customs and Border Patrol, the Air Marine Operations, U.S. Coast Guard, State Lifeguards, San Diego Police Department, UCSD Police Department, and then obviously San Diego Lifeguards. So we worked. So local rescuers, state rescuers, law enforcement, and our federal partners, nobody encountered any survivors during this time. The timing was of all the assets getting down there. People may have left the beach, we're not sure.
So how was there one boat that made it to the shore, but there was no survivors? Do you have any understanding of, was it not turned over?
When we arrived on scene, both vessels were capsized and inside the shoreline. That area is a very hazardous area, even in the daytime. It has a series of sandbars and inshore rip currents. So you could think that you could land in some sand or get to waist-high, knee-high water and think that you're safe and be able to exit the water, but there's long inshore holes. So if you step into those holes, those rip currents will pull you along the shore and then back out to sea.
How was the surf? The conditions?
The surf conditions weren't large. It was probably a 3-foot swell.
So the 911 Spanish speaker that called, were they in the boat or in the water? Or we don't know, or are they?
We're not clear. They just gave the information that the vessels were capsized and how many people were down there.
So just to clarify, both were capsized?
Both were capsized when rescuers and federal agents got on scene.
How many confirmed dead are there?
We've lost 8 souls.
8.
Are there children involved? Did you say that already? Adults?
They're all adults.
Okay.
Do we know if the 2 boats crashed into each other, causing the capsizing?
We don't know.
We don't know what caused the capsize.
Of the nationalities?
It was the fog, surf conditions, pitch black down there. There's no lighting from the coast down there. So without navigation lights or a plan to navigate well, it's just a difficult landing and extrication.
Do you have their nationalities?
We don't.
Did you notice any? Is it too soon to say to have ID on them or anything else like that?
We don't have any of that information at this time.
The medical examiner does not know.
Right now, U.S. Coast Guard and lifeguards are still in recovery mode and will still continue to search with air assets, sea assets, land assets until we know something.
Especially with those air assets, I mean, it's incredibly fun. How can it impact things, and also are you expecting to find more bodies maybe some next time?
The conditions last night prohibited San Diego Fire Rescue air assets. All air assets were brought by the federal partners, and they can speak to their assets.
I'm sorry, could you clarify how many were on each boat and the 8 were all aboard that one boat? Is that correct?
The reporting party said it was 15 and 8.
On the 15 on the
15
boat
on
that
one vessel, 8 on another.
And
both vessels were capsized when we arrived on scene.
and the 8 who died were all on that vessel with the 15, or you don't know?
We don't know. Yeah, When we arrived on scene, it was 2 capsized vessels and people who had perished on the beach and in the water. So we did our best to rescue those that were out in the water.
What about the survivors? What do we